I want to tell you about a patient who changed how I think about chronic pain. His name isn't important, but his story is. Because if you've been living with pain for years and you've tried everything, this one's for you. I'm Raj from Kinesio Rehab, and this patient walked into my clinic after 10 years of lower back pain. A full decade. He'd tried everything, painkillers, he'd been through them all. Paracetamol, anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxants. He'd seen a chiropractor, he'd tried traditional massage, he'd tried herbal remedies, he'd even tried ignoring it, telling himself it was just part of getting older. Nothing worked for more than a few days. By the time he reached me, he'd basically accepted that this was his life. He couldn't play with his kids on the floor. He couldn't sit through a movie without shifting constantly. He was waking up 3 or 4 times a night. His wife was sleeping in a separate bed because his tossing and turning kept her awake. His life had shrunk to fit around his pain. When I assessed him, and I spent a full 45 minutes doing it, I found something that nobody had looked for before. His core stabilizing muscles had essentially switched off. Not weakened, switched off. His deep transverse abdominis and multifidus muscles, the ones that support your spine from the inside, were not activating at all. His superficial muscles were doing all the work, and they were exhausted. This is incredibly common in chronic back pain. The body develops compensatory patterns over years. The deep stabilizers stop firing. The outer muscles take over. And because the outer muscles aren't designed for that role, they fatigue, spasm, and create pain. Every treatment he tried before, the painkillers, the massage, the chiropractic adjustments, had addressed the symptoms. Nobody had found the root cause. Nobody had assessed his motor control. Over 12 weeks, we retrained those deep muscles to fire again. It started with exercises so subtle that from the outside, it looked like he was doing nothing. But inside, his brain was reconnecting with muscles it had forgotten about. By week 4, his night pain reduced. By week 8, he was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. By week 12, he was pain free. Completely. After 10 years, he cried in my clinic. A grown man who'd spent a decade in pain, crying because for the first time in 10 years, his back didn't hurt. That moment is why I do this job. Here's what I want you to take from this story. If you've been in pain for years, it doesn't mean the pain is permanent. It might mean nobody has found the real cause yet, and the real cause is often not what you'd expect. If that resonates, if you've been living with pain and you've tried everything, but nobody has done a proper 45-minute assessment, give us a chance. WhatsApp 012-934-9471 or visit kinesiorehab.com.my. Your pain has a cause, and that cause can be found. I'm Raj. Tomorrow, futsal injuries. Why hard courts cause 3 times more damage than grass. See you then.